You put in the long hours, secure a high salary, and buy the things you feel you've earned. But somehow, at the end of the month, the math doesn't add up. You're making good money, yet you're completely drained, crushed under the weight of the very lifestyle you worked so hard to build. Increasing your income in this state often magnifies the pressure. Without a system to capture and protect new wealth, spending naturally expands to consume it, leaving you with more items to manage and no additional security. Minimalism functions as a deliberate operating system designed to clear out mental bandwidth and automate the retention of your money. It moves beyond the aesthetic to provide a practical framework for wealth. To achieve financial freedom, we must disconnect the act of spending from the act of earning. By installing these 9 specific habits, you build a self-sustaining minimalist wealth engine that grows your net worth by reducing what you require to live. Step 1 is streamlining the foundation. Juggling multiple bank accounts for switching bonuses is common. However, managing rules across 8 platforms creates a hidden mental tax and risks triggering penalty fees. Replace that complexity with 3 pillars: 1 account for daily spending, 1 for investments, and 1 for your emergency fund. This simplification preserves your cognitive capacity. Psychologists identify decision fatigue as the invisible force that drains your brain through too many small choices. Every minute spent deciding what to wear is energy lost before the workday even begins. Applying a strict, high-quality uniform to your wardrobe eliminates this daily trivial choice. By owning fewer, better pieces that work together, you reclaim mental energy wasted on your closet. Steve Jobs wore his iconic black turtleneck as a calculated efficiency tool. He preserved his brainpower for high-level product design by removing trivial daily choices. When you simplify your raw capital and your physical inventory, you increase the baseline energy available for true wealth building. Next, we install shields against wealth destroyers. Portfolios are ruined by reactive behavior, joining trading groups, buying into market hype. This noise triggers emotional decisions. This chart contrasts 2 strategies. On the left, hyperactive traders frequently buy high and sell low, racking up fees and underperforming the market. On the right, the smooth upward curve represents the long-term success of a passive index investor who simply ignores the noise. We apply this logic to physical gear through cost per use. A cheap daily item creates a cycle of constant replacement. Buying one durable item is cheaper than repeatedly replacing a fragile alternative. Investing in the best version stops the invisible leak of recurring small expenses. Digital consumption also requires a shield. We often follow accounts for seasons of our lives that have passed, old hobbies, or past event planning. These ghost lives trigger desires for things we no longer actually want. Conduct a quarterly digital audit to unfollow any account that doesn't align with your goals. Actively shielding your attention from market panic, low-quality goods, and digital FOMO secures your net worth. As your income grows, you face lifestyle creep. This psychological mechanism automatically raises your standard of living expenses to consume every new dollar you earn. Break this cycle by routing 50 to 80% of any pay increase directly into investments before you get used to the extra cash. This allows your wealth to compound quietly while your lifestyle remains stable. Time is an unrecoverable resource. Treat your calendar with the exact same defensive aggression as your bank account. Every hour wasted on a meeting that could have been an email is an hour of wealth-building potential gone forever. Physical maintenance is equally critical. Most people treat decluttering as a one-off event, which leads to an inevitable relapse as life fills the newly created space back up. The Marie Kondo method sparked a global movement toward tidying based on joy. It highlighted the weight of physical clutter on our daily lives. The necessary upgrade is moving from a one-time purge to a mandatory quarterly maintenance schedule. Recurring audits force you to confront what you actually own, preventing the respawning of physical junk. A wealth engine requires these automated defenses to prevent time theft and the slow creep of lifestyle bloat. Finally, we must address the point of sale. E-commerce platforms spend billions engineering zero-friction environments designed to bypass your logical decision-making. You can reverse engineer this by intentionally introducing friction. Delete shopping apps and wipe your saved autofill payment data from your browsers. Forcing yourself to manually type out a 16-digit credit card number creates a vital cooling-off period. This extra minute of effort is often enough to kill an impulse purchase that would have happened on autopilot. Weaponizing inconvenience is the ultimate fail-safe to protect your capital from your own habits. With your accounts consolidated, your raises captured, and your purchases filtered, the Minimalist Wealth Engine is fully operational. It runs quietly in the background, maximizing your resources while you focus on living. Intentional systems allow you to cut the noise. By needing less and automating your limits, you reduce what you owe and gain absolute clarity over your life's direction. Choose just one of these habits, like deleting your shopping apps or auditing your follows, and execute it today. To continue upgrading your financial systems and building your engine, make sure you are subscribed.